Hi and welcome to episode 17 of our playthrough with Empyrion. So where we are is the last episode we ended up in Siena and we were putting down a base next to a Polaris settlement and considering setting up a second base on Siena where we could do some trading because we found some traders there that would take platinum bars in bulk, and in fact that's what I ended up doing. So if we just take a look at the potential teleport destinations in Siena, here's the one next to the Polaris base, and here's one I set up next to a trader which will take platinum bars. Now I did do a run around of all of our auto miners, picked up all the ores and converted them, and we ended up being able to make this guy here, so we can now upgrade our SV in 2 hours 46 minutes time. But one problem with this is that once we have it, it's not much use without ammunition. And what we're going to find is that the ammunition it takes, it's going to require saphium, which we don't have. It's going to take magnesium, and we're going to need a bunch more promethium pentaxid as well, because it does have shields, and shields are fueled on pentaxid. So we're going to have to think about how to get those 4. But first things first, while I was running around getting the ores out of the auto miners, I did stop off and picked up all the platinum bars that we made from the trader in Sybos. So what we can do now is head to Siena and get rid of those. So let's do that. Go to the trading post. So here we are in Siena, in our trading base. It's pretty much the same as every other base we made. It's got solar panels up top. If we just look at how we're doing on that, it seems to be generating enough to put some fuel in the batteries. It's night time now, so we're running off, but not very quickly because we're not using much power. So this should be self-sustaining. So let's go see the trader. And this is the guy who takes the platinum bars. So 876, 51,000. So as you can see, we only need to do this a couple of times, running backwards and forwards, buying the ore in Symos, converting it to platinum bars, etc. And yeah, that's our financial issues over right there. After a couple more iterations, that is, with the ore and the platinum bars. Alright, well, let's get back to... oh, just looking at the map. Now, another thing I did while I was here, remember we put down these T3 miners on titanium, neo, silicon. I also made one, and, well, I picked one up. I can't remember where I picked it up exactly, but I put one down here. So that's our cobalt needs met. But, as mentioned, we do have a need for magnesium, promethium, pentaxid, and saphium. So we're going to head back to Omicron. What we're going to do is go asteroid mining. If we just go M, and we just look at the solar system. Firstly, let's look at however you pronounce that planet. So info panel, and we just look. So this gives you the planet info, and this gives you the information of what's in its orbit. And there are 2 pentaxid asteroids there, but also we've got 2 zascosium, which is another source of zascosium. So it looks like it might be worth going and mining these 4. You could probably do with just one of these actually, but given it's a free and easy source of zascosium, because there isn't any heavy resistance there in orbit there either. There might be 1 or 2 small drones, but nothing great, so our small SV can handle that. But also in this system, if we look here, again just going on the system info, there is a source of saphium, but also titanium. We don't need to do any of the others. Might be worth hitting up the promethium. We could We could probably buy the Prometheum from now on, so that one is kind of optional. But these are the two we would be interested in, because we're going to need these for the ammunition for the new SV, and that's Sathium and Magnesium. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head off to this place, and we're going to head off to this place and hit up the asteroids there. But first thing we're going to need is oh, I did make some, did I? Oh yeah, it's here, 20 pentaxid. I think that should be enough, but I'm going to make some more anyway. So just wait for that to finish. But while we're waiting, if we're going to be mining asteroids with the SV, what we're going to want is, if we just go to F3 and go to small vessel, we're going to want to put a couple of these on at least. Now the current generator, but to unlock that we're going to have to unlock this, and then unlock this, and then unlock this. So we're going to want to put a couple of these on. Now we can only put 2 because the generator on the SV can only handle 2. We could upgrade the generator, and that way we could handle 4. I've tried 4 and 4 isn't much faster than 2, so we're just going to stick with 2. But we're also going to need a container for all of the ores to go in. So let's get some of that going. Let's just restrict it to SV. So it's this one, container, controller, ore and wood. We just have to bolt that onto the vehicle. And we need a couple of laser miners. We have T2 laser SV. So anything else? I think that's it. Once we get there, we should be able to mine the asteroids quite efficiently now. So let's just wait till we've got what we need. Okay, everything's finished, so we just check. We have our 2 laser drill modules, and we've got something to collect the ore and the wood with. So let's go. Firstly, just bolt this on somewhere. Oops, didn't mean to do that. This is interesting. Why can't I place it there? That'll do. Alright, so that's somewhere we can collect the ores that we drill out now. Now as far as the drills, let's just make some room for it here. There. Again, not pretty, but functional. So that'll work pretty good once we get up there. So let's head off. So first things first, we need to make sure our pentaxid tank has lots in. Yep, certainly enough. Let's go. So we're in orbit. Stop the ship. F4. Let's grab our warp drive. Oops. Attach. So first destination, we could go to either. So I'm gonna head here first. Target. Looks like the windscreen's scratched there somehow, but I'll fix that sometime. And K to get there. So firstly, just pinging, just to make sure there is nothing here that's going to trouble us. That's just a pirate something or another, so that's not going to bother us. So you have all of these asteroids. Now what you could do, normally you have to fly towards them, and when you get within a certain distance you can just ping and eventually find the magnesium. And also, for the sake of this video again, I'm just going to go map. This tells us map. This tells us what they are. So the magnesium is off to our left, cobalt ahead. So this tells us what this is, pirate. So Sathium's here, Neo-Titanium, etc. And the Promethium's over there. So we're going to head up these three. So I'm just going to head off to the magnesium first. Looks like our windshield is indeed cracked. Just going to fix that. For repair. Okay, we're good. Alright, now let's head off to, where were we? There it is, 11K. So coming in on the magnesium asteroid now. So the way the asteroids work is they're not all made of magnesium, or whatever ore it is. This is one of the harder ones to see because the ore always has a different color, but that's the magnesium right there. So we need to arm our lasers. And we start to mine it. So this does take a while. So what I'll do is I'm going to mine the magnesium. I'm going to hit up the promethium as well, and then also the sathium. I'll be back when I've finished with all that. We just finished with the sathium asteroid. I can't see any more sathium to mine on it. So that was one sathium, one promethium, one magnesium. So if we just take a look at what we got out of all that, we got 3,000 plus magnesium, close to 3,000 promethium, and 3,000 plus sathium, and a bunch of rocks. So I think that's all we want from this particular place. Now if we just go M again, we do have a need for pentaxid. So we want here, and again if we look at the, however you pronounce that, moon, there are 2 pentaxid and 2 zascosium as we saw before. So let's go there and have a look. I don't think there's any resistance there. We'll find out. Just arrived now, so let's take a quick look around, see what's here. So what do we got? Level 1 friendly, level 1 friendly. So I think we're okay. Let's just stop the ship first. So 3 ping. So we've only got these. So let's just open up the map again. Oh, okay. So 1, 2 pentaxid. And a zascosium. Well, let's start on the zascosium. Just coming in on the zascosium asteroid now. This is what it looks like. So again, this is going to take a while, but what I'll do is finish up with the, if I can find the other 2 zascosium asteroids, I'll do those as well. It did say there were 2 here, didn't it? Yep, another one over there. So I'm going to hit up both of these zascosium asteroids just to make sure that we have more than enough zascosium going forwards. Then I'm going to hit the 2 pentaxid ones. And then I'll head home to Omicron and we'll take stock where we are there, because then we should be able to make all of the ammunition that our new, just going into F2, so our new upgraded SV, we should have all of the ammunition we need, and we should then be able to go to war with the Xerax, because we'll have everything we need. So I'm going to end the episode here and just finish the mining off camera. And thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time when we'll have to think whether we want to go to war straight away or if we first focus on the CV. Okay, thanks again. Bye.